Okay. We're gonna start with this next topic because I definitely want to talk about Miss Erody and Mr. Ken Walker. Okay. Well, guys, if you don't know, the beloved, the illustri should we I feel like that's the whole ideology thing. We don't do that. Anyways, Ken Dearra, DK4L if you will, the world of Erody if you will. Um they had some relationship issues, some public relationship issues over the past, like, what was that, like 2 weeks ago? And everyone's been talking about it. So we're gonna talk about it too because we a little messy just a little bit. But not really. This is important, okay, to our lives and our development and everything else. I'm lying. But
You not.
Kim was spotted with another woman who was not Miss Everdeen, okay? Miss Everdeen Taylor. And the world had a lot to say about it because Ken, or as she said, Ken, okay, what is this?
I would just like to
So
preface by saying, for those of the people who don't know who Ken and Dearra are, they're
are you living under a rock? How do you not
I'm
know?
I mean that, and also they're a YouTube couple that have been together for what, 6 years now. They got
Longer than I could
engaged.
count
It's
on
been
one
a long
hand.
They
time. They
okay.
got
They've been
engaged in
together all
another
my life,
country.
basically.
Yeah, they've been together.
They
They've been
building
all
a
over the
home together.
world. They're building a home together. They just got engaged a year ago.
They've
So
been
yeah,
all over
they
the
had a little
world.
bit of a. So
In
I'm
All
gonna pass
another
it to
inclusive,
Tyler.
country
baby.
too. It was a very pretty photo shoot. I will say. Sorry.
I just feel like, would y'all like me to start the conversation off? Because so Mr. Ken Walker, oh, I feel real messy. I feel like I'm Gary with the T on the Ricky Valley. Well, okay, Mr. Ken Walker, he got on his little Instagram and issued an apology the next day after. And if you ain't read the apology, like, it basically said, "I'm sorry, I did what I said I did, but I didn't do what I said I did. Oh, my bad, Dearra." Literally the whole apology. Save y'all some time. But
No.
yeah, and he was just basically saying like, and while he was apologizing, Miss Era D was doing her promo for Vanity Planet as she should. To the bed come first, the bread come first. But the whole situation is just like wow.
Yeah, it definitely sparked some debate online about like how we look up to certain celebrity celebrity couples and stuff. And like literally when the video came out of Kim being all touchy feely, flirty with this girl, the whole internet was up in arms. Like literally, they were up in arms. Everybody was mad. Some people were like, "Well, what did you expect? He's a man." And I'm like, "You got a point there." But it's like, it's, it's like,
That's not an excuse.
no, I'm
Definitely.
not
That's
saying it as an excuse.
disgusting.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying it as an excuse. I'm saying it's like men
Just
are,
right. I understand.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole world was up in arms. I felt really sad about it. At first, I was like, "Dang, this must be a prank. They're pranking me. This is not real. Please, not don't be real." And then it was real, and I was like, "Wow, we really don't be knowing what be going on in people's houses for real." As
I
we shouldn't, but like still.
have a point. I feel like okay, so I won't even lie. Obviously, I'm a homosexual, so I thought that love wasn't real when Damo and Chrissy broke up, and that was enough for me. But I think this for the public, like they was like the last straw. Them was the last one standing. Okay, once Queen and Clarence, what that man name? What's
Chris. Chris.
him? Yeah, they both had C names. I can't remember the other one. Once them ended, it was just like okay. Dearra and Ken was all that was left. DK4L is DK4 not L no more. So it's just like
Well,
it's
he's
like
still engaged.
and they are, and a lot of people I've like I'm not really into it. They're a heterosexual relationship. They also like ain't none of my business. I let YouTube couples go a long time ago.
She's still engaged.
Okay. And that's what I was finna say. Like, it's so many people I feel like that's so into their relationship and are bashing her because she's still with him. And honestly,
But I feel like we don't know that for sure, though.
that is also true.
We
Because
don't
see,
know
we
if
got
she's
a
with
twin,
him.
but we
I
already.
I
think
feel like it ain't our business, to be honest. I'm real big on the mind of my own business. I was just shocked. I was more shocked than anything. But after 75 people called me and we talked about it in the group chat and everybody discussed it for 4 hours, it was kind of like, well, that's it having nothing to do with me because
right.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I know there's some people that are still like keeping up with it. If I see it, I'm like, okay. But like, I definitely agree with Kyla. At this point, I'm like, she gonna do what she gonna do, and I just feel bad because their whole relationship is in the spotlight. So if she speak on it, people are gonna talk. If she don't speak on it, people are gonna
I'm
talk.
gonna
So it's
talk.
like there's literally no winning when it comes to Dearra, even though Kim was the one that screwed up. And same
I
thing with
do.
Ken. Like they, even though they talked about it, like they might have talked about it within themselves. They might still be together. They might be breaking up. We really don't know, and it's none of our business. Like if she want to take him back, that's her problem. If
I
she don't want to take
But
him back, that's still her problem.
what
It's like
Tabitha
if
Brown tell us, and that's your business, okay?
I feel
exactly.
like it is their business, but y'all whole relationship. Well, I won't say the whole relationship because I'm pretty sure they've had problems in the past. But y'all relationship has been in the public eye for a minute. I know y'all have problems behind the scenes, but it's not publicized. This man publicly humiliated you, basically. When the person posted the video, they said that this was not the first time that they've been together at that place. They've been out multiple times, and he just was, or the person, they just assumed that, like, maybe him and Dearra were like broken up or something. Like this, I don't know. A public humiliation calls for a public response. That's all I'm saying. And this is their bag we're talking about. If we think they're broken up, a lot of their brand deals that they have together, like the little couple things that they do together, that's gone. Yes, I do know that they have separate bank accounts, but a lot of this is just gone, and they have a lot of fans who care, like genuinely care. So I just feel like somebody gonna have to say something.
I feel like at the same time, it shouldn't be Dearra though, because this wasn't something that she just stood up and said, "Hey, embarrass me on the internet, and I want the shade room change to post it, and I want everybody to be in my business watching me with a magnifying glass." It's not her burden to carry because, child, it wasn't her burden to start. So yeah, and then I also feel like they gotta like they got a lot to lose as a union, especially with all of the stuff they got in production. So like all of the brand deals and all of the other stuff, and they're gonna be losing out on a lot of money from the couples channel and the vlogging channel, and they got a house being built and a Tesla and the cat child all the way down to the cat. So, but at the same time, everybody got to do what's best for her, whether it's well.
I
Yeah,
understand that.
and I
I
think
haven't really.
this
Go
might
ahead.
be a controversial statement, but like to be honest, Ken and Dearra, if they broke up, Ken, I don't know what he would do. Nobody really care about him for real.
That is
But like
very
Dearra,
true.
she gonna have her stuff. Like I stopped watching their channel a long time ago, but I still follow them and like still know about them because of Dearra. Like I see her Instagram posts. She be on it with the fashion game. She be on it with the nails. She be on it with the hair. So it's like wherever it goes, Dearra's always gonna have something to do. Ken, I don't know if I can say the same.
It's the same thing like with Queen and the other man. She
Chris,
she went her separate way, and she did what she did and still made it work, and now he like fake making music that don't nobody really listen to except like misogynistic men because they
This man
like
still make videos about her. I just
yeah. So it's the same thing. I feel like regardless, like and that's a thing too though, like society make it seem like we supposed to be with men, like we need, well, it made y'all supposed to be with men and stuff like that y'all needed. Even like, and that's what I don't like a lot of like the Disney princess movies. These girls do not need these men. They don't need that. They
I'm
don't. And
Cinderella on down.
every movie is like, she needs a man. She needs a man. And it be blowing me because in them princesses, no, they don't be wanting to. What's that movie called? We got Brave. Like, it's just too many movies where they're like, I don't want this man. They can, one thing about women is we can do all bad. We can do bad all by ourselves. Okay? Don't need no man for nothing. Okay? And so that's just the way that I see it. She gonna be fine regardless, especially because she has so much support behind her. It's plenty of people. She got strangers riding behind her, all her supporters, all her fans riding behind her. Like, I'm not saying they finna ruin Ken's life, but
they ruined that man comment section.
Maybe he should just go to college and get him a degree because it ain't looking too good.
Probably so.
I'm screaming.
But my thing is, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm not super invested, and I haven't been from the start. I think somebody like reposted his apology and a little picture. That's the only reason I seen it. But had I not seen it, I wouldn't even care for it. I follow Dearra on Instagram. Dearra, if you if you ever see this, can you see? I got hazel eyes, and I'm kind of cute, so you know.
Anyways,
Please.
well, I was gonna say something. I was gonna bring up something. I haven't been keeping up with it that much. Like, people will send like TikToks in group chats, and I will see those, or like I will see like the Shade Room or somebody like repost their stuff. But I feel like the only time I really interact or really like kind of look at it is when they're comparing, when they're basically saying that Ken had a reason to cheat. Like, they basically calling the girl prettier than Dearra. Not only are they calling the girl prettier than Dearra.
Ain't she light skinned?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Not only are they calling the girl prettier. Hold on. Not only did they do that, they're calling Dearra ugly.
Are we looking at the same person?
Not just R&D. They don't call her
First off, one thing I don't get is why risk everything for one person? Like, what? I just don't understand. Like, this whole relationship built you. This whole relationship is the reason you have the bank account that you have, the clothes that you have, the reason she even want to talk to you. That girl wouldn't want to talk to you had you not even been in this relationship. Why would you ruin that? Don't understand that. Don't understand that at all. I don't get why people on social media are like, I see why he cheated. She's a light skin with the average pretty face and the big booty.
Average. I don't even like her. I don't think
that is literally it. Like, that. There's nothing. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It's no offense to her, but like, there's nothing spectacular about her. Why? I don't see the reason for him cheating. There's like literally no reason for him cheating unless there's something that there's still not a reason.
When you feel some kind of way, you're just supposed to leave somebody.
Right. I don't see any type of reason for either of them cheating. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Not you raising your hand.
Yes, I feel like this directly ties into our conversation from earlier because, I mean, I have not been following the Ken and Erody, as Kyla would say, situation very much. However, it goes back to the baseline. Men are trash. Like, that's just what it is. And I have personally seen so many situations of infidelity with men where I'm just like, why? If you're not happy, why put somebody else through some pain just so you can be ahead? Like, I have told men in my life before, if you want to go out and do you, you do you, to keep it PG-13. If you want to do you, just say that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. but don't put somebody else's feelings at the expense of it all because you want to go outside and you want to be, do certain kind of things. That's what I had to say.
I would like to say something else as well. So in the summer, we were met with the term entanglement socially, and that whole situation came with the whole Will Smith and the Pinky thing and August Alsina thing, and they was all, like, I'm sorry, and they was but they had a very open relationship, and I feel like if Dearra and Ken got that going on, one, that's their business, which is why who am I to judge? Because first of all, it's their relationship. So like you just never know. You never know
I don't think that's the case though, because
it could be.
Why did Ken and that girl come up with the same story, apologizing? If y'all had an open relationship and that was the case, just
because
say that, or don't
they got
address
young
it,
viewers.
or don't address it at all.
I feel like that not addressing it at all wasn't an option though,
or at least not addressing it, not putting a full freaking page of text on your Insta story.
Because
you didn't have to do all.
And the apology was pointless.
I don't think you had to. I mean, he should have apologized to Dearra. Yeah, of course, that was going to happen regardless.
And he apologized at the end of the note, so it was pointless. Like
whatever the case may be, if they do have a open relationship, I just don't think that's the case, because why would him and the woman that he was cheating with have to do all that to come up with the same story, dang near the same amount of text? Girl, this not even your...
I very much agree because like how Kyla said, like how Kyla said that it wasn't an option not to say anything. That's literally what Dearra is doing. She has not said not a peep, not a word.
But
nothing.
It wasn't her. It's not anything for her to say. What is she supposed to say? Yeah, I got
exactly.
I'm sorry, my fiance out here making me look stupid. That's literally all she could say.
But like, still, it's like they. I feel like it's just iffy. I don't think it's because of an open relationship. I think it's just they just needed something to be on the same. On the same page. Oh, sorry. It's okay. Go.
I was gonna say, personally, I feel like if this was an open relationship situation, there would be nothing to apologize for. So what would be the point in saying anything, period?
Like, but it could become
if it was an open relationship thing, you go ahead. Go ahead.
It could be coming from one of those, it wasn't nobody's business, but the world found out. But since they don't have a view, I think people think that, like, just because Dearra and Ken was around when we was younger, that they following is still people of our age. We grew up, I only watch Dearra and Ken travel videos to put more places on my list because I be wanting to see, like, how nice it looks there and if I would like to go there. So, like, ain't nobody our age really keeping up with them. So that means the younger crowd is, and they can't really be open relationship into 12-year-olds. That's not how the world works. So
if
it could be a business move.
12-year-olds know a lot worse.
12-year-olds know a lot.
I'm not saying that they don't know. I'm saying that that's not a good business move.
But I also feel like at the same time, I mean, I guess maybe this is just me projecting, and it's definitely me projecting, but I feel like that wouldn't necessarily be such a bad thing. I mean, exposure is needed to kids for a lot of things. And like Kamari said, 12-year-olds know a lot. I'm pretty sure, like, when I was 12, I knew way more than I needed to know.
Yeah,
so I'm like...
Here?
No. So I just feel like maybe if it was an open relationship situation and they were trying to, like, keep it under wrap, like, exposing an open relationship wouldn't have necessarily been a bad thing because, like, exposure.
When your target audience is people that aren't teenagers yet, it's kind of, especially in a society of keep kids, like,
But I also
but it's a lose-lose situation.
In my head, I equate that to how we see sexuality in general on like shows and stuff. Like a lot of people don't want to see, well, a lot of people who are obic and icks and is don't want to see like homosexual relationships because they feel like let's keep kids kids. But it's just a thing that happens. Like you picking up what I'm putting down, kind of.
Oh no, I understand.
I
I feel
get it,
like
but
an
also,
example. I feel like an example would be like Kayla Nicole. She was like popular amongst kids, like
oh yeah, she
move like
showed them
snakes,
polygamy.
move like
I
snakes.
said,
And then she came out with the open relationship. So I feel like it's less, and also if they were really worried about having a younger audience, Dearra wouldn't be a ex Savage Fenty ambassador. I feel like that's more
One
of
thing
a
But
about
then
it,
at the same
I heard a
time,
couple freaky truth or dares, a couple freaky videos from them. The thing is, I think I kind of still wanted to go back on Jada's point. I actually agree with you, Jada. I feel like one, I'm not gonna say that they necessarily need the exposure, but if they get it, they get it. You
All
old
right.
enough to be all up in their business, you're gonna be old enough to find out about an open relationship. That is your fault. Get out their business. You won't find things out. Sorry.
at the
You
end of the
went
day, I
looking
feel
and
like
you
it was
went.
a business move. It was. She's not speaking in a strategic because it's
I mean,
business.
yeah, I agree. I mean, even if it wasn't a business move, if this was local, if these were just two people that I knew that dated for 6 years and he got caught cheating, I wouldn't expect the woman who got cheated on to say anything in any circumstance, because what is she gonna say? Yeah, this nigga had me out here looking stupid. Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna take him
literally
back.
it.
No, I'm
That's
not gonna take him back.
Exactly.
That's her business. That's if she wants to handle that in private, that's for her to handle in private. It's really none of our business what she says, because she didn't publicly humiliate anybody. That was him. He had to say something. So I think that's just that.
also they got money. They could have paid Shorty off. To be fair, they do it all the time. People do it all the time.
That's because she didn't sign no NDA, and that's a whole other different ball game. If you're gonna be
Here
doing
we
what he
go
was
with the
doing,
NDA.
I'm
Lower,
sorry, but like,
I
lower.
thought she did sign the NDA.
if she signed the NDA, she wouldn't have been able to make that statement.
But what if Ken told? I feel like he told her
It
to
could
do
have
that
been a
I
anyway.
couple
did too.
clauses in. There was no way he didn't tell her, and if he did, his people did. There was no way.
Right. If
It
there was an
too much
NDA
alike.
involved, if there was an NDA involved, then it was perfect for her anyways, because she married with a kid.
It all
But
got
on
out
top
in
of that,
the end.
at the end of the day, she spoke. In my opinion, she's really a non-factor in this. Nobody really cares what you have to say. You have to mend that with your husband. That's for y'all to figure out. Nobody really cares about y'all. It's really just Ken who are, I guess, anticipating a response from. That's really it. And not even that. Like, I don't even care no more. At first, when it first
Yeah.
broke, I'm like, why? Like, why? But now
Right.
I'm just like, you know what? Niggas gonna do what they want to do.
I also didn't like how dismissive he was with the apology though, because he was all in there like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna talk about it again. No, I'm not gonna make a video. No, I'm not issuing up. Like, dude, you do understand that wrong is wrong, and you, my sir, are wrong. Like,
And talked
it was
about it again after that.
it was very like, this ain't your first rodeo. It just gave like, it alluded that, especially because his brother, now you know how down bad and dirty you got to be for your twin brother to say, love, that was not me. I don't have nothing to do with that.
But
Right.
people were asking him. He wasn't just going out of his way
I
to tell people that
know.
was.
People
Niggas
was
was
asking him.
asking.
He could have ignored or simply just tried to take the rap. He flat out told them, like, yeah, no. He could have turned his comments off.
But
He
they
said
don't
no.
get along. Him and his brother don't get along.
Yeah, apparently not.
I seen another video. They don't get along. And his other brother nasty too. Both
He
of
had
them.
another
Damn
brother.
bad. No, I mean like his twin. My
The
bad.
twin.
The twin down bad too.
His twin look like he chew cigarettes.
And probably do.
Shoot them.
Like
Like tobacco.
Nothing.
he looks like he chews cigarettes like cheese crackers. Like
Smoke like a man. That should say enough.
I'm sorry, I could not tell that they were twins. I could, but couldn't. Like I could
Yeah,
not believe it.
definitely.
And he's thriving off of the new.
The
He's
attention.
doing promo. Yes, the new attention. He's loving it. He doing promo. You got to pay for promo on his story. All type of stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's very, very weird. But I mean, I hope they get that together or don't. Like,
Thanks. But in conclusion, I think y'all know what this means. Okay, one thing about me is I feel like all men are bogus, and we ain't got to get into this right now. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Ken cheated on Dearra. Chris did what he did to Queen. Do I need to continue?
Sean did what he did to Janae. It's just
Like, y'all still got hope for him? And I don't even be trying to slander people that like me because them be my friends, but guys, it's better over here. It's better over here is all that I'm saying.
Ariana, it's giving me you trying to recruit us to a cult. That's what this presentation is giving me right now.
It's not a cult, but we come with warnings though. So, but we better than what's over there, man.
Respectfully, hold on.
Thank you. But I also can I clarify that I'm never mind.
No,
Yeah.
you can't. Whatever you don't clarify, don't.
Okay.
You're not grown.
Let it stay blurry.
Not let it stay
Not
blurry.
let it stay blurry.
Literally, that was a good one though. But yeah, man, the whole situation is just crazy. But like Kyla said, I hope they figure it out or they
Or
don't.
No,
Like
don't.
it's not none of our business. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna move on. Like it's not really the end of the world. Maybe for Ken it is, but like it also might not be. Ain't nobody
gonna thrive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
One thing about her,
do I
They
need
don't
to?
call her. They don't call her successful Erody for nothing.
All right, so that's all we have for y'all tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This segment, this beautiful, beautiful segment, talking about dating with people who don't date. And if y'all want to date us, just say that. But if y'all don't, we just educated y'all, and we just talked to y'all about it. Y'all know a little bit about us, so let us know a little bit about y'all. Sorry, I can't talk sometimes, but I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, talk to us nice. We'll be back soon.
Thank you for listening.
Appreciate it for sure. My number is 77.